Hey, let me ask you something. When was the last time you felt supported? Now, I'm talking about the kind of support where people cheer for you, they celebrate you and believe in your potential even on the days when you don't. Because here's the truth. Most people don't fail because they can't do it. They fail because they try to do it alone. And you don't have to do that anymore. Look, if you're anything like the people I talk to every day, Gen Xers, parents, grandparents, hardworking people who've spent years putting everybody else first, you probably had moments where you felt like you were climbing a mountain with nobody by your side. You're trying to figure out your finances. You're trying to balance work and find time for yourself. And you worry about retirement and somehow you still show up smiling for your family, all while feeling like you're carrying the load alone. And when you think about starting something new, especially an online business, heck, it's easy to feel like you're stepping into a world where everybody else knows more than you. But that's not the reality. Not anymore, at least. One of the big reasons people succeed inside the Legacy Builder program isn't just the training or the automation or the 2-hour workday. It's actually the community. Look, we have over 56,000 people from all over the world. They're all ages, all backgrounds, all learning, growing, and moving in the same direction. Look, you've got young parents building future so they never miss another school event. You have grandparents building a legacy for their family. You got former truck drivers, teachers, nurses, security guards, retail workers. These are people who've never touched online marketing before, people who once felt scared and unsure, just like you. And the crazy part? They all had the same thought that you might be having right now. That's, can I really do this? And the answer is yes. Not because they were special, not because they were tech geniuses, but because they had a community around them that refused to let them quit on themselves. I wish you could see what I see every single day inside this community. People who once felt stuck, people who once felt invisible at their job, people who once felt like life was passing them by. Now they're showing up with confidence, now sharing their wins, now believing in themselves again. Not because everything got magically easier, but because they're surrounded by people who lift them up instead of pulling them down. And I want you to hear this clearly. There is nothing that they are doing that you can't do. Remember, you don't need to be tech savvy. You don't need a following. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to be willing to learn, willing to grow, and willing to let people support you. If they can learn the system, so can you. If they can learn digital profits within 2 hours a day, so can you. And if they can rebuild their confidence and future, so can you. You're not behind. You're not too old. You're not too late. You're right on time. Look, here's what having 56,000 like-minded people actually means for you. Okay, you've got someone who's already asked the questions you're scared to ask. You've got someone who has struggled with the same fears that you're feeling. You've got someone who has figured out the exact steps that you're stuck on right now. Okay, you got someone who's ready to celebrate your first win. You've got somebody there when you need encouragement. You've got someone there when you feel overwhelmed. And the best part, you're learning a system that works even when you don't. Look, it's a business that keeps running while you're with your family, while you're sleeping, working, traveling, and you have a community that helps you every step of the way. You're never building this alone. Okay, I want you to remember that. Sometimes all someone needs to move forward is one person saying, I believe you can do this. Well, I believe you can do this. Truly, I do. But more importantly, I want you to start believing in yourself, because once you take that first step, everything changes. Your confidence grows, your mindset shifts. You realize you're capable of so much more than you've been giving yourself credit for. And you stop seeing your age or your past as obstacles and start seeing them as your advantage. Life experience matters. Resilience matters. Work ethic matters. And heart matters. Okay, you got all that. And if you're tired of feeling alone in your journey, if you're ready to join a community of people who get you, if you're ready to finally build something for your future, not someone else's, then take that first step today. Click the link, watch the quick overview, and see for yourself what's possible when you put a proven system and a powerful community behind you. Look, I'm going to be with you every step of the way on the inside, cheering you on, just like thousands of others. Remember, you don't have to walk this road alone. Not anymore.